Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, I know it's been forever. Don't kill me. But I am back with this video right here. This is going to be a tutorial on this sunset fall makeup look right here. Super easy to do. It honestly was not that hard to do at all. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always, and we're just going to get started. So I'm starting off with a bare face as always. Oh my gosh, I missed you guys so much. How are you guys doing? But yeah, this is my bare face. I did prep my skin off camera beforehand, so I'm just showing you guys this is my skin all nice and prepped. So I'm starting with my eyebrows already done, and I'm going to be going in with face first. This is like my new kind of updated face routine. I'm taking the NYX, I believe this is the face glue primer, and I'm just using that and rubbing that all over my face to prime my skin. This is my first primer, and then I'm going to be going in with a second primer. This is the Danessa Myricks universal skin blurring balm. I've absolutely been loving this primer. I've been testing it out. It's one of like the newer products I've been playing around with in my collection, and I've just been loving this as well. And I did also get what we're about to use right now, which is the universal balm in the shade number 7. Y'all, this is literally chef kiss. I'm gonna show you guys, like, I'm gonna do the swipe test, and look at that. Oh my gosh. Danessa, you did your thing with this product, okay? This is like so skin-like, so blurring and beautiful. I love applying this underneath my foundation. So this is what my skin looks like with the blurring balm all blended out. Absolutely flawless. I just love how this looks. And now I'm going to be taking my foundation. This is the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation in the shade 330. I've been loving this foundation as well. It's like a nice satin finish, but I'm just spreading wow. I'm just spreading that out with my fingers, and then I'm going to be going in with my foundation brush and just blending that all over my face. And as you can see, my face looks absolutely flawless. There's not a flaw, not an acne scar, nothing in sight, okay? But now I'm going to be going in with my bronzer. This is the Sheglam cream bronzer in the shade Earthy Sepia, and I'm just using this duo ended brush. I'm taking the smaller side and using that to lay the product down, and then I'm going to be taking the fluffy side and using that to blend out the bronzer a little bit later. But before we blend out the bronzer, I'm going to be going in with the greatest concealer of all time. This is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Golden. This, of course, has not gone anywhere. I've still been obsessed over this concealer even to this day. But I am keeping the blend of, as you can see, I'm stopping right there. I'm keeping the blend of my contour near my cheek. I'm not blending it all the way down. You want to keep your blend nice and high. You don't want it to look like a 5 o'clock shadow. So you want to keep your blend nice and high. So I blended that all out. I blended my cheeks, my forehead, underneath my chin, and my nose. And now I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques setting brush along with my beauty blender, and I'm going to be using that to blend out my concealer. I'm also going back and forth between the setting brush, the beauty blender, and my foundation brush as well, just so that everything blends seamlessly and you can't see where one color stops, one color starts. It's all blending flawlessly together. So now I'm taking the Carla Secrets blush palette, and I'm taking this orange shade right here, and I'm just using that on my cheekbones and applying that on my cheekbones for my blush. So now I'm going in with my second coat of concealer. This is also a new concealer I've been playing around with lately. This is the One Size concealer in the shade Medium 4. I got this off of the TikTok shop when it was on sale. This concealer is very matte and full coverage, and it is pretty much creaseless, okay? I have not experienced no creasing when I've used this concealer. But after I've applied that concealer, I'm taking the Carslan loose powder. This is another product I got off of the TikTok shop. I have been reaching for this powder like more than my One Size, believe it or not. Like, this powder is so beautiful and soft and blurring. So I applied that. I set the areas where I applied my concealer, and then I went in and reinforced my bronzer with the Juvia's Place bronzer in the tan color, and then I took shades volume 3 and volume 6 and applied that on top of my blush. So now I'm going in and just carving out my cheekbones. I'm going back in with that Carslan powder and just using that to carve out my cheekbones and to set the remainder of my face. And to bake underneath my eyes, I'm going in with the Huda Beauty powder in the shade Banana Bread. So now we're moving back to the eyes. I'm taking the P. Louise base in Rumor 3 and using that to prime my eyelids. The vibe for this look was fall sunset type of vibe, so orange, yellows, and browns was really the vibe I was going for. I went back in with my bronzer and used that in my crease, kind of like a transition shade. And then I'm taking this newer palette in my collection. This is the Bolive Beauty, the Beauty by Melissa Wild Side palette, and I'm taking this warm reddish brown color called Vixen, and I'm using that to intensify the crease. And then I'm taking this mustard yellow color called Marigold, and I'm applying that on the inner portion of my lid first, and then I'm going to be going in with the orange shade. I think it's called Frambe. I can't remember the name of this shade, but it's the orange color in the palette, and I'm using that to blend between the brown, the yellow, and the yellow as well. So I applied my liner and lashes off of camera, and now we're moving back to the face. I'm going in with the L'Oreal Infallible Powder Foundation in the shade 330 Hazelnut, and I'm using that to dust off all of the baking powder. When it comes to underneath my eyes, I do not dip back in my foundation powder anymore because I still want my under eye to be bright. I just use my brush and kind of just push in the remaining powder that's left on my face. So I was going to leave this eye look matte, but I did change my mind and just wanted to add just a little bit of shimmer. So I went in with the Glow Up Academy Varsity palette and took this gorgeous foil-like shade called Scholar and just applied that on top of the yellow shade. And I went back in with my blush just to intensify it a little bit more because I wanted a little bit more blush. And now just to melt all of the powders on my face, I went in with the MAC Fix Plus spray. So now we're moving on to lips. I cleaned off my lips with a makeup wipe, and now I'm going in with the Juvia's Place lip liner in the shade Cocoa Latte, and just using that to line my lips. And for lipstick, I'm going in with the MAC lipstick in the shade Myth, but I did want just a hint of an orange tone to it to match the vibes of the eye and the face. So I went back in with that flambe shade and just applied that to the middle of my lips. And then for gloss, I'm taking the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. And yeah, that is it for the lips. And just for finishing touches, I'm taking the Juvia's Place powder foundation in the shade Madrid. I love how blurring this powder is, and I just love using this to brighten underneath my under eye. So I just brighten my under eye with that. And for a final set, I'm taking the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Mist. This is very similar to the One Size One as well. But yeah, this is the final look.
Oh, Shari did it again.
So this is the final look, you guys. Absolutely love how this look turned out. An easy, simple, colorful look to try this fall season. If you guys like this look, please let me know in the comment section down below. I am back, you guys, so I'm gonna be back filming more videos for you all. I miss you guys so much, and I'm so happy to be back. But yeah, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.